Record, okay. Okay, so we're doing long circuit week, which is normally we do mini circuits where we do 3 exercises in a row, but we're going to do actually 12 exercises all in a row. I did add some breaks in between because this is new to us. So we're going to be doing pretty rapid movement between the 12 exercises. We're going to repeat that whole circuit 3 times. So each time lasts about 8-9 minutes. And then we'll take a rest and repeat it again. So the first round, I have a little bit extra time between exercises so that we can get into the next exercise. The second and the third round, we're going to go a little bit faster in between. And today is the 4th of May, so I have a little Star Wars theme, may the 4th be with you, for the first few exercises to get us going. So I'm going to show you the first 4 exercises because I kind of have them in 4 patterns. The first one is a Skywalker slam squat. So you're going to hold one light dumbbell. And actually, because this is the first exercise, you don't even need to use a dumbbell. You're going to be doing arms up in the air, like a jumping jack. This is your lightsaber. There's something that's lightsaber. And then we're going to Lando Lunge. We're going to reach the side as we lunge forward, swinging that lightsaber again. And then from the bottom, we're going to swing up, side, and then we're going to the mat or to our bench, and we're going to do twists. So like figure 8s with that lightsaber. All right? And I will give you reminders of what those are as we go along. So 40 seconds each set. Get ready to go, get ready to move.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Let's start with those Skywalker slam squats. Chop that lightsaber down. Just gonna get your heart rate up. If you need to do low impact, you're just stepping out. Getting that heart rate up. Good.
And Bing, just to let you know, my name's Larry. I'm sitting here and I'm watching everybody. Terry and I partner up on these things, and I try to keep an eye on form and what everybody's doing, make sure everything's looking okay. So you'll hear my voice from time to time.
Take rest for 15 seconds.
All right, we're gonna do that lunge now. So we're gonna lunge forward and twist. Come back up, forward and twist. Get a couple of seconds to get ready for that.
3, 2, 1.
Hold out in front.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Lunge and twist. So this one you're just starting at chest level. You're doing a rotation. Make sure that back knee goes down. Abs stay tight. Squeeze those glutes. Good.
Keep those backs
Put that
nice and straight.
lightsaber up front. You're chopping with it. Chop. Good.
Nice straight backs, not really bending at the hips.
3, 2, 1. Take rest for 15 seconds.
All right, now we're going to be chopping upward instead of downward. So Chewbacca chops, up, down, up, down.
5, 4.
I'm going to go a little heavier for these.
2, 1. Exercise for 40 seconds.
Side to side, kind of like a kettlebell swing. Squeeze the glutes really tight at the top. Abs stay tight, protect that back.
When you're going down to that squat, make sure your weight's on your heels.
Yep. Little hip hinge here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Take rest for 15 seconds.
Over to your mat or your bench for your Yoda twist. Try to hold those legs up. Twist, twist,
5, 4,
twist.
3.
Like you're rolling a boat or chopping that lightsaber.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
And Ming, if you don't have a bench there, you can do it right on the ground. That's fine. You can do it seated right on the ground, like a Russian twist.
some sound effects, Larry.
Mm, mm,
Lightsabers.
mm. Nice job on that Bosu ball, Kopi. Holds the harder there. Back's nice and straight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 15 seconds.
All right, that's the first 4. Next one, we're going to grab heavier weights for some dumbbell curls with some knee squats. Squat down, lift the knee up.
5, 4,
Squat down, lift the knee up.
2,
Just
1.
stays tall.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Squat, lift.
And Ming, when you're doing those bicep curls, try to keep those elbows closer to your body. Yep. And then you can just do exactly. Great job. Just switch from one side to the other.
You guys keep going with those. I'm going to show you what you're going to be doing next. So get
Keep
ready
it up,
for
keep it up.
one leg up
Doing
behind
great.
you. That's where we're moving to next.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 15 seconds.
All right. Move over to that bench, block, whatever. You're doing this on the floor. It's just a lunge.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Drop down as low as you can, just a little bit forward. So you focus on those glutes.
Nice work, Kopi. If you can move your front foot out just a little bit further. There you go. Yep. That front knee was just coming a little bit too far forward.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Whew.
1.
Switching legs. The next one. Oop. Put that leg up.
Switching legs. Switching legs.
3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Ming, I lost video on you. I'm not sure if you're still there. Beryl, if you could just look up, keep those shoulders back so you're not hunching over too much. Oh, get nice and low.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Whew.
1.
Take rest for 15 seconds.
Your mountain climbers. Hands on the bench or on the
There you
chair or
go.
wherever you are. You're gonna drive those knees in.
5, 4, 3,
Ming, we're
2.
mountain climbers next. So
Get that nice
Exercise
plank.
for 40 seconds.
Drive those knees in. Psyching ourselves up next for the chair dips.
nice work, everybody. Keep it up. Ooh, Terrie's got you working hard this morning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 15 seconds.
All right. Turn around. Hands on the edge, hips on the edge for the dips. Do these on the floor if you don't have the bench.
5,
Just like this.
3, 2.
Otherwise, you're up top.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Yeah. Up. You get one leg up. Or you take both legs out a little further, make it harder. Straight legs will be the hardest.
And if you're on the ground, it's a little bit harder to try to get your elbows bent. You're using your triceps to get yourself up and down. Elbows, and there you go, Beryl, just like that. Bend and up. Bend and up.
The other option here is triceps overhead while you're sitting there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 15.
All right, we're gonna sit down right off the edge of whatever you're using, and we're gonna do some single leg hip thrust. So get the brow line on the bench, lift one leg, lift it up,
3,
down.
2, 1.
Hit those glutes a little bit.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
If you don't have the bench there, you can lay right down on your back. You can do bridges
On the
from
ground, just do
flat
it
on
with
the
the
ground.
bridge. Single leg bridge, it's just fine.
Yep. Oh, and we're trying to do that with one leg if we can. One leg up, one leg down. Driving those hips up. Squeeze the glutes. Nice work. Happy Monday morning with these exercises. I don't know if I ever saw Luke Skywalker do this exercise though.
3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 15.
All right, you're ready on that other leg.
Doing this one again. If you were alternating the last time, just alternate again this time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Nice work. Keep it up. I see a lot of toes come up in the air and then back down again on this one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 15.
All right, last of the 12. V-ups on the bench or on the floor. Send those legs out, lean back, in,
3,
and out.
2, 1.
And again, if you don't have the bench,
Exercise for 40 seconds.
do it from the floor.
Get it going.
Kopi, if you really want to do it from the Bosu ball, you can.
If you need to hold on to the back of the legs, a little help, do that. If you need to do one leg at a time, you can do that.
Kopi, you might need to just be a little bit more onto the bench.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Take rest for 15.
Oh, what? Thought we were done there.
Kopi, we're going to be coming back around to all these, but yeah, put your hands behind you. Let your hands help you support behind you. Yep, and do it from that position there. There you go, just like that.
Grab a
All
drink.
right, take a break.
Gonna start back at the beginning. Our first one was those Skywalker slam jacks. So one dumbbell in the center. Pick up your lightsabers again. Oh, we still have 20 seconds left. Walk around, kick those legs out.
A lot of people getting some water.
Good. Yeah, we're 1/3 of the way done.
Five, 4, 3.
All right, here we go.
Remember, slamming
Next
down
to
is the
second
jack
round.
out.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Yeah. Just like in the studio where we have med balls and we're slamming into the ground, but think about slamming that dumbbell down between your legs.
Yep,
Straight
and again,
down.
low impact, step side to side.
One pack is here.
And first movement should be your butt going back and weight on your heels as opposed to bending at your waist. All looking good. When you're doing that down motion, you should be able to see me all the time or see Terrie all the time.
All right, get ready for our Lando lunges. Arms in front,
4,
step forward,
2,
lunge and twist.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Lunge, twist, up. Lunge, twist, up. Good. Heart rate should be right up there right now. Burn some calories.
That core nice and tight. Again, straight backs again on this one too. Not bending at the hips. I guess doing the twist though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10
Whew.
seconds.
Chewbacca chops. So chopping to the side, chopping to the side.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
This one is a little more hip hinge, so you are bending from the waist on this one.
Ming, you're doing fantastic. Looking good.
Keep those abs tight. Oh, baby, today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
All right, we got heavier weights for squat, knee up, biceps.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Squat,
Susie, sorry, when you have a second to bring your camera down so I can see you a little bit better, that'd be great.
squat, lift. Good, really focus on those biceps. All the way up to your shoulders.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Split,
Take rest for 10 seconds.
split squat next, keeping those dumbbells. One leg up behind you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
You don't have the bench, just doing it from the floor. Drop that back knee. Make sure your front foot's far enough in front of you so that knee's not going over your toes. Make sure you're not bending over too much. You certainly can do that a little bit. Really dropping that back knee.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Other leg.
Split sides.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Oh. Ming, nice job. Keep it up, everybody. Almost there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
All right, mountain climbers.
Woo.
Rest.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Got that plank. Shoulders over the
Exercise
wrist.
for 40 seconds.
Drive those knees in.
Go from the ground, from the chair, from the wall.
Or just high knees marching up. You don't have any of those.
Drive those knees up, those elbows. Nice pace. Oh man, everybody's doing great. Body's nice and straight. Don't let those hips drive up too much.
3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Dips.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tricep dips from the ground or from a bench.
Keep those abs tight, chest tall.
And on these, just make sure you're dropping, using your elbows to bend, not your shoulders. Let yourself drop forward.
You want to think of your hips staying right close to the bench.
You're on the ground, focus on those bending elbows, really drive yourself up with the triceps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
We're going to do a single leg hip thrust, so slide down to the ground.
5, 4,
Raw line on the bench.
2.
One leg up in the air.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Up, down, up.
You can do it on the ground. Drive those hips at your back and lay right on the ground. Doing a bridge up. Stay on the same side for the 40 seconds. Drive hips up, drive hips up, drive the hips up. This is the best one because most people, I just see your toes coming up in the air.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Switching legs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
That's it. Push those legs. Woo. Keep it up. You got this. You too, Terry, you got this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Take
last
rest
one.
for 10 seconds.
V-ups. Either on the ground or on the bench.
5, 4, 3,
Legs out.
2,
Lean back.
1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Ooh.
That's it, Kopi. Now you got it just like that. Great job. Drive those feet out and back. If anybody's back is bothering them, you can get right down on the ground and do knees into your chest.
3,
Straighten the legs back in.
Ooh.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
One. We got 10 seconds in, 1 minute. Ooh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Make sure it comes up.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
What do we miss? Nothing.
Rest for 1 minute.
Okay, you got a 1 minute break. Get some water. Shake out those legs, shake out those arms.
Oh, it's killing me today. I did a workout with my 16-year-old son yesterday. I have a challenge, 220 sit-ups, 220 Russian twists, 120 leg lifts.
Good Lord.
I'm feeling it. Plus deadlifts and jump squats. So if I look like lead, it's because I feel like lead today. We were supposed to go hiking, but that didn't happen, so we worked out together. Save the hike for next weekend.
There you go. That's nice. Still nice to have them time together.
That's Mother's Day next weekend.
That's right. You get to do whatever you want. And they have to do whatever you want.
5,
All right, we're doing our
3,
Skywalker slams. So get that lightsaber over your head.
Next is second
And
round.
jump down and slam it.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Down, up, down, up. Low impact is a step to the side. Again, focus on the push down. Let the pull up be secondary.
Drive it down. Drive it down.
Drivers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Lunge twist. Forward lunge, twist to the side.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Little balance. Make sure when you lunge, you're not trying to keep your feet in a straight line. You got railroad ties. Keep those feet hip distance apart. Squeeze the glutes tight at that bottom. Use those obliques to twist.
And on the twist this time, you're not driving those weights down so much, you're twisting across.
Yeah, shoulder, waist stays shoulder height on this one.
So keep them high, twist. High and twist.
2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Chewbacca chops, that's when we sway to the side. So to the front, down, up,
4, 3,
down, up.
2, 1.
Exercise for 40
That's
seconds.
when you're bending at the hips. Hip hinge, just like kettlebell swing kind of. A little rotation. Make sure those knees stay straight forward. Don't twist your shoulders so much on this one. Shoulders stay forward.
When you go to Venice, you'll be able to be the guy in the back of the boat holding it along.
5, 4, 3, 2,
When the moon.
1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
That's it.
All right. You want to twist.
5, 4, 3,
Russian twist.
2,
Or you can do figure eights with those hands.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
You do this from the ground or from a chair. So down on the ground, seated.
Your legs are tired and you need to lower those legs. You just do the movement with the hands with the feet down.
Nice figure eight movements. Nice work. Keep it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Heavier weights. Squat, knee up, biceps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Down, up. Keep that chest up. Squat, knee up. If you want to get rid of the squat, just focus on those biceps. You can do that.
Oh, everybody's doing great.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're all squatting. Everybody's keep up real nice. Keep it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Here come those split squats. 1 foot up.
5,
Don't have a bench behind you. You can do it from the floor. Drop that back knee. Oops, standing, Ming. Just doing make sure that front foot is far enough out that your knee's not going past your toes.
Yeah, don't
Nice
let
straight back. Stand up straight. Then you can do a split squat, so one foot way out in front of the other and just drop in the back knee.
Yeah. If you're on the ground, it looks like this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Other leg.
So drop down and up. Try to get that back knee to drop as low as you can and up again. Down and up again. Got to keep that upper body nice, nice and chest high.
Well, you can lean forward a little bit. Focus into those glutes. Just a slight angle.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10
Ooh,
seconds.
mountain climbers.
5, 4,
Hands on the bench, hands on the floor, hands on the wall.
1.
Plank position.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Drive your knees in.
Drive those knees.
Keep that pelvic tilt. Abs tight. Plank body.
Keep it up, keep going, doing great. Nice pace. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Chair dips.
5, 4,
Tricep dips are next. You're doing tricep dips from the chair, from the ground.
40 seconds.
On the ground, you're lifting the hips up. And you're bending the elbows to bring it down. Don't drop the hips. You want to drop the elbows. Sometimes it's easier if you straighten one leg out. Down and up. Focus on those triceps. Keep that chest tall. Don't let the chest slouch forward.
Try to get some nice range. If you want to make it harder up on those benches, you can stick the feet out further away from the bench.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Hip thrust. 3 more exercises.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So if you're on the ground, bridges from the ground, one leg bridges. Stay on that same leg. If you're on the ground, back flat on the ground. Drive those legs up. Drive the hips up, rather.
Floor looks like this. Oh. We're gonna make this set. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
Switch legs.
Switch legs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Is just one more after this one, Terry?
Yep.
Woo, you got it. That's it. Drive those hips. Push into that heel that's on the ground. Push into that heel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10 seconds.
We got our V-ups next.
Here it comes. Last exercise of the workout. Woo! Doing awesome.
40 seconds.
1.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Put it out, close it in. Out, in.
Oh, looks great.
Good.
There's 15 seconds left.
Woo, we can do this like
Just about there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take rest for 10
Ooh.
seconds.
I must have 13 rounds on there.
4, 3,
Rest for 1 minute.
1.
Okay.
Great job, everybody.
That's 3 rounds, right?
That was 3 rounds, yep.
Oh, tried to start another round. All right, we're gonna stretch it out a little bit. Get a drink of water, catch your breath. Find something to hold yourself up. We're gonna do some standing quad stretches. So pull one leg up and back, and stretch out the front of that thigh. You can lean forward a little bit and pull backwards. Just keep those abs tight.
Yep, you need a wall or a back of a chair to hold on to.
And switch legs. With the other leg, pull that leg in the back. Pull the knee back a little bit. Chest comes forward, so you want a straight line from your head all the way to your knee. You don't want to arch your back. And again, squeeze the glutes. You tighten up the muscle. And the reverse of what you're stretching, you'll feel a deeper stretch in the front of that thigh. So if you squeeze the glutes, you should feel a stretch more in the front of the thigh. Good. Shake those legs out. Again, we're going to do a standing stretch, hand on the wall or the table or whatever. So you can bring that leg up in front for a hamstring stretch. Bring that foot up. And then bend from the hips. Reach down toward that toe. If you're comfortable, you can bring both hands down to the bench as long as your back stays straight. I don't want to see the rounding like this. So if you need to come up, hand on your shin, put the hand on your shin. Stretching all through the back of that leg. You pull your toes up, you feel the stretch of the calf.
If you don't have a bench near you, it's hard for me to tell because some of you are out of the view, but you can stand in a split squat position. Just keep that front leg nice and straight back, and bend into it on the ground too.
Yep. And stand it up tall. Let's switch to the other side. If you're on the floor, it'll look like this. Stretching down like that. Up on the bench, leg out in front. Keep the hips and shoulders square. Lean forward. And walk it back up to standing. You put your hands against the wall or on your bench. We're going to do some shoulder stretching. So on the wall, you're going to put your hands up high, walk away from the wall, push your shoulders in toward the wall. You want to try it low on the bench. You're going to press down like this, or the back of your chair, stretching out the lats on the sides of the upper back. You can bend your knees if you need to for the hamstrings. And come up out of that stretch, walk the feet in, hands to the thighs, around the back. Now we're stretching the lower back here, so chin to the chest. Try to make a C shape with your spine. Feel the stretch all the way down here. Let's flatten it out, elongate the back again. Tuck that belly in. Round it out again. Belly button to spine. Let your head shake side to side. Yes and no, nod. We're going to stay in this position and just bring both hands over to one side. Feel the stretch go a little bit into the opposite side of the back. And over to the other side. And bring it to the center. We're going to curl it all the way up to standing. Reach the right hand up over the head. Stretch over to the left side. Put the other hand right on your thigh. Lift to the corner of the ceiling. You're not dropping down into this. You're stretching up and out. Stay lifted in that rib cage. Reach to the center, both hands up, nice tall stretch. Over to the other side. Reach it up and over. And come out of that. Clasp the hands together in the back and just lift them, palms pressed together. Lift them away from your hips a little bit. Keep that spine straight, pelvic tilt, abs tight. Just opening up the front of the chest to the front of the shoulders a little bit. And release it, shake those arms out. Shake the head out. We're going to take one deep breath together, reaching up overhead. Stretch up, inhale. And exhale. And may the fourth be with you for the rest of the day.